I'm so excited to bring on our next guest. It's a first for us to come on the show. Founder of a company called Tour Aim Golf, and I'm gonna bring him on right now just because he knows more about it than I do. Founder Noah Wolf, how you doing this morning?
Great, great. How are you doing?
Great.
Great. No, so when
Awesome.
did you get the idea to go to work in the world of business selling?
Yeah. Well, it all started when I guess I came up with a good idea for a product and people liked it. And it was never my intention to really turn it into a business, but it had a lot of potential. So we decided to bring it to the market.
So, uh, look at. I mean, we love ways to obviously improve your golf game. I mean, I've been playing golf since I was 5. I'm 42, and if anyone knows, I know. I mean, like every day is a grind. One thing I love about this game is that you can never be like the best at it. Like you
Yep.
can always get better.
Yep.
And even on my great days where I go really low, I feel like, and I'm sure you can relate, like, oh, I could have, I think back, I could have done better, I could have done this, or my swing's not 100% there. um so there's ways to really practice, I think, at the highest level. A lot of people go on the range, or wherever they go, and for some reason, like, they might be doing things incorrectly, they get into the wrong groove of things. So there's great products out there like yourself, and I think Tour Aim you're doing a really great thing here. Bring everyone up to speed though on exactly how the product came about, why you wanted to create this and help golfers alike.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I finally got back to playing a lot of golf back in kind of the COVID era in 2019, 2020. And we joined La Costa, and I'd be going out there and hitting balls every day at the range. And then I'd go out to the course and I'd lose more balls than I was hitting. And I was like, what, what is going on here? So, by trade, I'm an engineer and kind of
Okay.
really into process improvement and things like that. So, I kind of took a look at it and was like, why does that problem exist of why do I hit it so good at the range, but when I go to the course, I hit it like garbage. And, I sat back there and thought, well, when you're at the range, you're just out there swinging and not really paying attention to your aim or alignment. But as soon as you go to the course, your brain just changes to things like aim, target, alignment, and that's what you're thinking about on the course. And you're just
Right.
simply not practicing those things on the driving range. And the reason you're not practicing those things on the driving range is because until Tour Aim, there's only one tool to help you with your aim and alignment, and that was an alignment stick. And guess what? These are a pain to use, and unless you're a tour pro with really good range discipline, you just don't have the time or the discipline to sit there and tinker around with them and move them to new targets and yada yada yada. So,
Yeah.
I had alignment sticks in my bag, but I'd never use them for that sole purpose. That a, I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be using them for, and b, they were just a pain to use and move around. So we created Tour Aim, which kind of just helps more effectively and efficiently align your alignment sticks. But at the same time, what it's really doing is turning you into a disciplined range player. So it really gets you out of that mindless ball beating mentality. And every time you pull a ball in to hit it, now you know exactly where you're aimed and aligned and what target you're trying to hit at. So if the ball goes left or right of that target, at least you know you wasn't your aim or alignment. And so
Yeah.
consequently, you go to the course and now you've got good aim and alignment, and you've been practicing that on the range. So
you know First of all, I can't wait to try it out. But when the videos that you have on here really show how it works. You've done a really good job with it. Um, and one thing I think that most people really have a problem with is the ultimate goal here, which is to fix alignment. I mean, I don't know how many times I've gone to the range, whether it's with my son, with my father, or with anyone, or actually just walking down the range. You could tell that certain people, they're just not lined up right. I mean,
yeah,
it's a big problem. You go on the range. I mean, or you go on the golf course. Even I'll find myself like not lined up properly. And that really is a problem to, it creates a really big problem when you're trying to score, and
Yep.
you don't give yourself the best opportunity on your next shot, as an example, because you lined up, poorly
Yep.
prior to that. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way the tour aim works, it looks like it also could help with your shot making a little bit here, because of the sticks that go up and down, and you can kind of fix your plane and inside, outside swing, right?
Yeah, yeah, and so right, we don't just focus on aim and alignment. And as we were designing this thing, it's like, oh, hey, there's a lot of different things this thing can do, and pretty much any drill you've ever seen with an alignment stick, this thing can do. So yeah, we incorporated some swing plane features, and we got one for woods and one for irons, and they just hold the standard swing plane drill that you can do with with your that you see all the instructors do, and the rod just simply fits in there, right in that
Yeah.
angle hole, and you can work on your swing plane. Um, and we didn't stop there. It can be used to help with alignment during chipping and putting, or chipping and pitching. And then you can turn it upright like this, and you got a little putting gate right in the middle, and some holes there to help with alignment when the rods get put through there. And so it's a really nifty tool. And really, there hasn't been, kind of hard to show, but it's really hasn't been a drill or alignment stick drill that this thing can't do. So it's kind of been dubbed the Swiss Army knife of training aids.
I was just gonna say that it reminds
Yeah,
me of like something that does almost everything.
yeah, yeah. It literally haven't found a drill that I can't really
I think
do.
an engineer created this, right? Not just a regular golfer.